Alright, what's up guys? It's Isaac at the Back Road Harley-Davidson, and boy do I have the bike for you today. So I have a 2021 Harley-Davidson Sport Glide. So now at first glance, this it's kind of a hard guess at what this motorcycle actually is, because if you'll notice, we're rocking lowrider wheels here, but we've also got the Sport Glide bags. But this, when it started, this is quite the build here. This is actually a Harley-Davidson Sport Glide with a whole list of modifications here, and I'll try to touch on just most of the ones I can remember here. But you're rocking a RWD FXR fairing, Clockworks windshield, Custom Dynamics LED headlight. You do have Legend suspension in the front, and you are rocking those lowrider wheels. So if you wanted to try to convert it over to dual brakes on the front, you're a little bit closer there. So a little bit more work will be required for that, but it's a good start. We're also rocking a Stage 3 128 Milwaukee 8 with a Screaming Eagle high flow intake, 2-to-1 Bassani Ripper, Saddleman seat, and the Sport Glide bags, and a lifter block in the rear, so it's up a little bit and it's ready to rip. Let's go ahead and start it up for you, let you hear it. Oh, also, and the Power Vision, the thrashing bars, the thrashing bars risers, the My Machinist risers with the Power Vision flow levers. Everything is on this bike. Let's go ahead and fire it up here. Let's see what we're working with. Ooh, that sounds good. So you'll see, it's got just over 7,000 miles, and it's ready to rip. That sounds good, especially at idle with that cam and the way it's set up. It's got a good loop to it. Ah, man, this thing's cool. Yeah. Also, you've got the custom dynamic brake lights back here as well, so it gets you a little bit extra brightness. Oh yeah. Also, the one of my favorite Saddleman seats, the tuck and roll there, so a little extra cushion there, and a little bit more narrow profile too. Yeah, I'll show you what this thing's about. A little bit taller. So you have the Power Vision. I think the Power Vision is pretty cool. Here. Basically, you got like a mini road glide with that super light and a lot of power in this thing. Stop by and we'll show you the dyno, the chart here from the dyno. Let's send it. It is smooth. Oh man, this thing will get away from you if you're not careful. Holy cow. It's a bike with a lot of power, and one that's going to be pretty fun when I kind of get silent on it just to check it out, because this thing will lean too. The little mini road glide fairing, this thing's fun. Holy cow. Why is this suspension so good? I believe it's stock in the rear with the Legends drop-ins for the Sport Glide up at the front. So that does give you a little bit extra height up in the front too. The mini road glide fairing's kind of fun, not gonna lie. Oh, also it's the Saddleman, that's also what it is. Holy cow. I feel cool ripping this bike, that's for sure. I just hope a state trooper sees me on this thing, he's gonna be like, that guy's probably having, oh, actually, sorry folks, wrong light here. Man, I'm getting so wrapped up in this bike. Whew. Dude, need to fix my mirror here. traffic's going so slow. What are we doing? Oh, Honda Rebel. Wow. Oh, wow. Alright, so mini road glide fairing, FXR fairing, what do we got? It's actually kind of set up perfectly. If I came in a little bit lower, it'd be perfect. But just not quite getting enough to. What's this thing pull? Alright, so if you're running 70, you want to kind of get on it and just kind of give it a little. It'll run it up, that's for sure. Holy cow. Good stance. I do really like this seat. Oh man. I think you do have to put in a little bit more work to really kind of throw it over. It's smooth. Just because you got a lot of weight pretty high. But he's staring us down here now. Oh, this bike sounds good. I feel like you need like my little like the Tykes, like my little plastic house thing, stickers on the inside of like fake gauges. I think that'd be pretty funny. Let's see though. Yeah. Oh, this is the Sport Glide, so they come stock with cruise control. To show you some of the things, you've got a ton of readouts on this thing. You would need a whole separate video for me to explain that thing. But the extra height here is nice. That's a nice little truck there. Yeah, so it's all the beautiful parts of the Sport Glide here. All with the FXR fairing and a little bit of everything up here. I'm gonna go home on my stock 107 tonight and be very sad. You know, it'll do some work when you just kind of get on the throttle and you can hear it sucking in that air because it's pulling a little bit of air in, because it's pulling a little bit of fuel in, because it's pulling a little bit of power in. Had to do that right quick, get it out of the system here. I do like these levers. Nice little the Flow Moto levers. I really like a lot of their stuff they make. A lot of it's really cool. You know, they've got the like MX style pegs, and their levers are pretty good too. Yeah, this bike might just kind of be set up perfectly. The legends in it are nice. It's very, very stable. I mean, this bike will run. It's also got the Sport Glide bags. I like the Sport Glide bags. You know, they're, see them on the Lowrider STs now, they're still a little bit higher. So I guess they do, I guess that does make it, they can look a little bit sportier with that extra height on them. Sounds like a race motorcycle. Holy cow. Ride it like one too. Oh man, this thing's so much fun. Got a bicyclist. Perfect timing, sir. It's a steep ramp. I've never noticed that. Up our speed on down. The engine speed's really nice. I feel cool riding this bike, I'll tell you that. She's turning a lot of heads. That's always a good thing to keep an eye on. See, whew, you smell that car across the line there. Whew, whew. They are partying. Let's slow down nice and easy on this crosswalk because people will be crosswalking. Yeah, I mean, if I lean off of it, it's pretty good. Okay, it handles that very well. All right, that was very nice. Wow. Let's see. It's funny because I've got the this bike is one that I have the most to talk about, but I don't know what to say because it's just so much fun to rip around. I just want to go cruise on this bike. You've got the mini road glide fairing, so you know it'll handle. The motor's set up to run you at some higher speeds, but the fairing is set up to help keep you there a little bit better. So you can get it up to the speed limit and sit here and party with this machine. Yeah, so, but just kind of go over some things on this bike. You know, on our little display here, we do have our speed there. But the cool thing about this is, you know, you really, since this has the power vision, you can see. So, you know, a lot of guys, you know, they really like the new. So that was one of the biggest gripes people had with. Probably one of the only gripes people had with the soft tail Lowrider S's, because you know they had people love that tank style down there. You know, you had your speed up here and your RPMs here, but a lot of people really wanted to see their RPMs a little bit easier. So they so you know a bunch of people were buying relocation brackets and they were dropping them. Yeah, so a lot of people were buying relocation brackets, and they were, you know, remounting their speed and their tacks up here on their bars, and then they would get block-off plates. And now a lot of them are buying the tank strips from the from the 22 and later Lowrider S's. So it's just a nice, clean strip for them. Now, with the power vision, so if you're rocking something like a Sport Glide, you've got that nice big tank gauge. With the power vision up in here, I can go through it and I can display my engine speed and my vehicle speed, and then a ton of other factors. So if I wanted to run some diagnostics on the bike or do pretty much anything, I could do it all right here, and it's an easy view. This nice little visor on it too makes puts the vision in the power vision a little bit better too, so you can see a little bit more of what you're doing if the sun's beating right down on you. That helps protect it a little bit too. This bike, like I said, is a Sport Glide, so it does have the cruise control. You've got the thrashing bars and the little perch clamps. Let's see. Wow, that was stable. This thing is stable. It sounds good. You hear that? That idle out of that Bassani Ripper, out of that 128 twin cam is that's what you want. Yeah, so just show you some of the stuff here. Oh, now we got the green light. This thing is smooth. Smooth riding and driving, and you can put this motorcycle pretty much wherever you want to. Definitely likes the higher RPMs a little bit better. Definitely likes the higher RPMs. Seems to be where it wants to sit. That seems to be where a lot of that power is at on this thing. But it's got good power all through the range. Thank you for almost running that light, sir. That was our turn back there, but once again, we're gonna rip through. I ought to know this street by now. As many times as I've missed this turn. Lineberry. Ooh. Oh, this is the twisty one. We're gonna take it easy though, but. Dude's kind of hauling tail right there. This thing is pretty cool. It's a pretty cool little bike. A hole there. That's nice. Let's see. I like this seat. This seat really locks you in. You can't move in it as much as the I think between this, so I've ridden with both this seat and the Saddleman, the SDC gripper. I think the gripper, the SDC, whatever Saddleman's SDC seat is. I'll say that 5 times fast. And I think that seat you can just move a lot more in. Whereas this one, it's more comfortable, I think, but it really locks you into what you got more. Try to ease off this person's tail a little bit. And if you're a passenger on a Saddleman, I'm sorry. But I'm so sorry if you're a passenger on a Saddleman seat for longer than 30 minutes. If you think riding back, pretty much only on the step-up seats. The step-up seats aren't exactly designed for them as much, but you can get them with gel inserts, so that's always nice. Let's see. Oh, yeah, this is what I get in trouble with. Can I thing's fun. Brother, why are you all the way out there? Yeah, that's kind of nice. Woohoo! Wake County Sheriff sees the Raleigh PD. There's a lot of officers out and about here lately. They say they see the FXR fairing in the dirt bike helmet, and it's not actually a dirt bike helmet, but it has a visor, and I'm wearing dirt bike goggles. So say hello. Highly recommend this setup, but I do look suspicious, especially when I'm riding a motorcycle that does this. So, yeah. This thing's just so smooth. Smooth on the brakes, smooth to a stop. Everything about it is just nice. Performance machine grips, those are nice. The menthols? I can't remember. Renthal, I think. Well, that light's bright. What time is it? It's kind of a... We're slowly getting closer to that wonderful... we're in riding season, folks. If you're ripping your motorcycle right now, either A, come get one to rip, or come learn to ride. Or just get your motorcycle out there and go ride. Because we're in it now. You ought to be riding. I'll ease up a little bit. Oh, man. Oh, it's handling these bumps wonderful. I think this is stock suspension in the rear. I think it's stock suspension in the rear. It's just got a lifter block on it, getting you that little bit of height. But having front suspension is fantastic. These are nice. Big old springs in the front of your bike. Better springs. Get your preload adjusted. I like the fairing. I think it looks cool. I love the FXR style fairing. I just love how these bikes look with them. People are bringing it back, and I'd say it's brought back. You could drive on that roof. Tempt me not. Oh, I almost didn't have to put my foot down. I was clearly stopped too. I hope this road's not closed. Let's see here. Oh, that looks fun. It's like two road glides ripping their way over here. The setup look a little cooler here for you. Man, it looks like a cop. there's a trike there. Let me go whip it on around. Let this gentleman move on. Yeah, this is good. This is a fun bike. That old girl right there in front of me is getting nervous. She's like, "Oh, I might be getting legends in me soon." Yeah, no, this, oh man, it's like so much fun. So, thank you guys for whipping around with us, and we hope you guys will come out to Tobacco Road Harley-Davidson sometime soon. In the meantime, ride safe, and come check out the Sport Glide.